I try to see this question regarding simple interest. The given time is 4 years. Rate of interest is 5%. By default, rate of interest is per annum only. We have to consider 5% per annum. That's by default weight. We should take it as. Rate of interest is always per annum until they mention. Now question is like, okay, in 4 years, if the amount become 150, what is the sum invested? Sum invested means we need to calculate the principal value. It's a very basic question. Time is given. You have to calculate principal interest is given. So I equal to PTR by 100. Here I value is 150. P value we don't know. Timing is 4 years. Rate of interest is 5. Divide by 100. Calculating we'll get 750. So no options are true. Okay. In 2020 or 19, it happened like every question different, options different. No way one question also options are right. During COVID, they give an exam to take it from virtual mode. Every question happened like that. Then okay, they just evaluated using coding like that. They didn't given like everybody clear like that, not mentioned, but almost coding one test case cleared also they given. But it's in 2019-20. It happened as well. But okay, what we have to do among the given, we cannot question there. Okay, they cannot cancel the things. It's a prestige scenarios. They cannot cancel. But among the things, what are best, we have to just go ahead. But this question, yes, you trust on your concept. Don't worry about the things. So principle is 7. Now, what about this question? Out of 3 numbers, the second is 5 times the first one, and it is also twice the third. If third number is raised by 8, then the average of the 3 works out to be 31. What is the smallest number? This is regarding averages concept mixed with certain algebra. Simple interest, compound interest, averages we can expect. So numerical ability section 1, this is what the scenario. Out of 3 numbers, the second is 5 times the first one. And keep in mind, during registration, you people may be selected some skills related to Salesforce or Python or something. So recently in the connect of TCS team with TPOs, they clearly mentioned they are assigning the interview panels as per that. Even if people selected Salesforce, exam is common. They mentioned everybody required minimum programming skills. Later, they want to check your skills as per the selection. The panel will be assigned as per the skills you people mentioned during registration process. If you opted Salesforce or if you people opted Java, the panel will be allocated as per that. Previously, sometimes they didn't did that last couple of years. They not assigned in the same fashion, but this year they clearly mentioned they are going to assign in the same note. And in fact, the surprise thing for your juniors, 2027 batches, they want to start hiring for them in June, July itself. Immediately after this 2026 batch hiring, they want to start for 2027 batch. Because skilled people, skilled students are selected in other companies and they are missing TCS. So they want to start hiring them in very first note itself. So now what's the answer for this? Second number. So let's say first number is A, second number will be 5A. And second number is twice the third number as well. Second one is 5 times the first one. And second one is, yeah, what we can do now better, I'll take second number is equal to something called 10. And we know first number, this is third, let's say ABC is 3 numbers, okay. And now second number is 5 times the first one, and it must be twice the third number. B equal to 2C, B equal to 5A. Right? So if you assume B is something, then it's better. Okay, if I take B value 10, we can handle one assumption related and we can map it how the average is. And yeah, fine, let's say B value 10, then what will be A value? 2. C value will be 5. If you do average, what will happen here? 20 divided by, and sorry, they mentioned one more condition, no? If the odd number is raised by 8, then the average. So then assumption will not be okay, because assumptions is allowed only when there is multiplication, division, percentage ratio. But here they are adding by 8. It's not 8%. It's not multiplied by 8. They are raised by 8 means we have to add 8. Assumptions will not work. Assumptions will work if there is a multiplication, division, percentage, ratio involved. But here, okay, I cannot go with assumption, as they are raising it by 8 means we are adding 8. Then what we can do, okay, we'll map all in terms of B, fine, okay. B equal to A is nothing but B by 5, C is nothing but B by 2, third number, second number is B, fine. Now third number raised by 8, okay, B by 2 plus 8, then the average become 31. So average is sum of terms divided by number of terms. So B by 5 plus B by 2 plus 8 divided by 3 must be equal to 31. Now 93 we want. So 93 minus 8, it should be 85. So B by 5 plus B by 2 should be equal to 93 minus 8, 85. Okay, now take LCM, we will get 10, means this side will be 850. 2B plus 10B plus 5B, 17B equal to 850. B value is nothing but 50. B is 50, then this is the smallest number 10. Smallest number is 10. That's what they are asking about. This is basic question only. Okay. But we cannot do assumption, as they are raising it by 8. When they are adding or subtracting, assumptions will not work out. Or some of you maybe solve this using sir A plus B plus C divided by 3. You can do directly like that also. Later you can substitute. It's all up to you. So finally we got the answer. Smallest number is equal to 10. Averages and basic algebra involved. Now this is percentages related question. I believe people are okay with this previous. Right. So now let's see about this question. So good question regarding percentage. Many people will definitely leave this question because of the length, or maybe by seeing the question not understanding. But if you try, you can. Okay. And I am repeatedly saying one statement like in the 25 minutes, you try to aim for 15 questions attempting correctly. Last 5 questions take 1 minute and give some option as no negative marking. But you cannot try all 20 questions in 25 minutes. That's for sure. At aiming for 20 in 25 minutes, you cannot complete all 20. It's very difficult for sure. 15 questions at least attempting correct way with certain procedure, not just randomly guessing the answers. With certain procedure is more than sufficient, because hardly cutoff will be 50%, or worst case 60. So because everybody in the same note, you just imagine if you are not able to solve the question, remaining people not able to solve. If you are not trying, remaining also not trying. But if you just push something extra efforts, if you put, then things will be simple, right? So total number of students is 80, not 80 marks. Number of students is 80. Agreed. So out of 80 students, 5% of the students, 5% means only 4 people, will got 95% marks. Means how much relaxation for them? 30% relaxation, sorry. Yeah, 30% relaxation fees is there. Next, 10% means 8 people. What they'll get? How much relaxation they'll get? 20% relaxation. Okay, good. Then 20% means 16. These people will get 10% relaxation, fine. And rest of the people, right? So we have already 5, 10 and 20, 35% gone. Still 65% is there. In fact, you can put in percentage also. And please be clear, they didn't mention 10% of remaining is not mentioned. They didn't said remaining, they said 5%. Here it is 10%, here it is 20%, and remaining. Remaining means it is 65%. So what about this remaining people? Will they get any relaxation? No, 0%, right? Okay. Now what you can do, you can use mixtures and alligation concept here. You can directly try, or you can use mixtures and alligation concept. No need of that 1 lakh rupee, that's waste. Whether it is 1 lakh or 10 lakh, it's no matter, because they're not asked how much amount. It is in terms of percentage, right? What you can do, okay, 4 into 30%, 8 into 20%, 16 into 10%. So what is that? 4 into 30 will be 120, and then 160, 280, 280 and 160 will be 440%, right? So 440% relaxation altogether, divided by what? Divided by 80, or is it divided by 28? If the total fees are 1 lakh annum, then what is the percentage relaxation in the fees? The relaxation is this much. For remaining people, zero relaxation. So what is the final answer here? Divided by what? Divided by 28 or divided by 80? Here we are just trying to change the question, correcting that for eligible students, or else we have to divide by 80. If it is eligible students, this 4, 8 and 16 only eligible to get relaxation, means divide by 28, then this will give 15.7%. Percentage relaxation. Relaxation, the fee is, for eligible students is only, we will get 28 students are eligible to get that relaxation. So 440% divided by 28 is 15.7 percentage. So mixed allegation concept, 5 into 30, 10 into 20, 20 into 16 into 10%, all this we have to multiply, divide by this number of students who are eligible. So we got 15.7%. Percentages concept, good question this is. Now let's see about this one, calculations related. It comes under numbers, basic equations, in fact, not numbers also. What is the maximum number of times 8 by 9 is subtracted from 8 so that the remainder is not less than 3? How many of you understand this question? See, suppose from 8, if I remove 8 by 9 9 times, it becomes 0. If I do 9 times, it becomes 0. But what they want, this result must be, let's put n. This result must be not less than 3, means greater than or equal to 3. Then what is that n value? We should take it as integer. We may got n value fraction, but I want integer value. If it is 6 times means n value 6, then what will happen? If n is 6, 48 divided by 9, 5 point something. So no waste. I think 5 is the last one. You try for 6, 8 minus 6 into 8 by 9. What is the result of this? It is less than 3. Yes or no? If I put 6 there, it is less than 3. But we want greater than or equal to 3. That will happen for 5 values. Means 8 minus 1 time 8 by 9 removing. So actually what they did is 8 minus 8 by 9. This result is greater than 3. Then again 8 by 9 greater than 3. You have to do 8 by 9, 8 by 9, 8 by 9 minus minus minus. How many times you have to do? But the result should be greater than 3. Greater than or equal to 3 you want. So how many times you have to subtract 8 by 9, 8 by 9? That I am putting as n. Number of times I am taking as n. So I have to try n value which will give, okay, greater than or equal to 3, and maximum value of n we have to take. So answer is 5. Now let's see about this question. A wall length and height is given. Good question this is. Find the least number of square boxes of equal size required to paint the entire wall completely. So what's your answer? What is the concept to do? Which concept? Square means length and breadth both are equal, right? So many people when they see the word least, they may think about LCM concept, but this is HCF. Common, common, right? See, if suppose if I have box size, each square box length, if size is bigger, then I want less number of tiles for this room, right? I have a tile. If each tile is larger size, then I want less number of tiles for this room. Larger I want. Larger is highest. Each tile, here each box. If each box length breadth equal, that's what common. I want highest length for each box, then I'll get least number of tiles for this room. If each tile size is bigger, this is indirectly lot of people will go wrong as they seeing the word least, they'll try for HCF, sorry LCF, but this is HCF concept. We have to try HCF. Sir, how can I get the idea? Common. Here length and breadth are common. Same. Common, same. When you see this type of words, you have to think. And you want least number of square boxes, means you want each box size should be bigger. Right? So then what we have to do first of all is HCF for 1073 centimeters. I'm putting this in centimeters. That is in meters and centimeters come into same units. Okay. Now I want HCF for this. Then how can you decide number of boxes required is total area divided by each tile. This is okay. This will give length and breadth of, or maybe side. Square is having side where length and breadth are equal. So this will give a side of square. The number of boxes, how can you decide, is nothing but 1073 multiplied by 667 divided by a into a. First, we have to calculate HCF for that. Sir, how can I do HCF for this big number? We have to take difference. Difference may give the clue. What is the difference here? Difference 406. Okay, 406 is even number, but 1073, 667 is. So 406 is not the HCF. Now, what is the next factor of 406 is 203. Now I have to check is those numbers divided by 203 or not. If 406 fail, then I have to try 203. Then I had to no. Then we have to see the other factor of this. If it is not 203, we can go for. Is there anything in terms of 100 factors for this 406? 203 into 2. Okay. 203 divided by 11. No. Is 7. It's divided by 7, right? So 7 into 29 into 2. So okay, 29 into 2, 58. Before that, 7 into 29, which is, yeah. Try for 58. Is this numbers divided by 58 or not? 1073. Check 1073. Calculator allowed, so no problem. Not divided. Is it divided by 29? Divided by 29. So 29 is the HCF. 60, 67 also divided by 29. Yes. So 29 is the A value. Now this place is replaced by 29. This place is replaced by 29. Now this is 14 times. So how much times? 37 and 23. So 37 into 23 is your answer. 851 is the answer. I'm sure many people will not solve this question. Okay, not get the idea easily. They mention LCM itself, people maybe think of, but this is a lot of people will think this is area and volume concept, but this comes under HCF. If suppose they ask the question, what is the size of each box or length of the box? Each square box is 29. Then. That size, okay, each side is 29. Sometimes they'll ask that also. Here instead of that, they're asking how many boxes are required for this. Right, so this is a bit typical question. You best try to understand this. Maybe initially you not get the idea, but right now are you clear with the question? How to approach this? Let's see about next one. Salam drives to his Salam. Okay, if he increases his average speed of driving by 12%, then what percentage time will decrease? It's a direct question. Speed increased by 12%. Time decreased by what percentage is the question? Speed and time are inversely proportional. 10.71. Okay. Right. So inversely proportional is what the scenario. You can apply that. Okay. So there are multiple ways we can do. Let's say one is like the speed is previously 100. Now it is 112. Now timing should be reversed. So we have to bring 112 to 100. 112 should become 100 means it's a decrease. How much decrease is 12 from 112 into? There are many ways to handle this question, but this is one method. Above is related to speed, below is related to timing. If speed's initially 100, then it become 112. Whereas timing is reverse of that. It should be 112 to 100. 112 bringing back to 100 is decrease. How much decrease is 12 from 112? So you have to go with 112 divided by 112 into 100, 10.71 you can observe. That's what option A. Calculator allowed for this exam. So virtual calculator, you can find it in top right side. So option A, 10.71%. Timing, this is related to timing. Speed increase, if it is assumed as 100, it become 112. Then timing should be reversed, 112 should become 100 because it's inverse relationship. Okay, it's not 12. That some of the students may opt it option B, but it's not 12. Answer is 10.7. In fact, 10.714 so on going on. We have to correct to 2 decimals. Now, time and work related question. See this question. Question is regarding time and work question. Sangeeta worked 16 days, working 10 hours per day, means 160 hours. Whereas Sahitya is working 18 days, working 8 hours per day, which is 144 hours. If together they are working, generally what is the time taken? Shortcut formula is product divided by addition. Product divided by summation will give, okay, how many hours, but you want it in terms of days. They mention 9 hours per day. So divided by 9 for this will give the answer. If it is only hours, you want to do product divided by summation. Shortcut is that when you want to calculate together, do product divided by summation. But now I want to convert this into days, so I have to divide it by 9 also extra. So 160 into 144 divide by 304 into 9 days. So this is 16 times. Then if you try dividing with 16, I believe this is 19 times. So 160 divided by 19 is your answer. Option A, 160 divided by 19. Or else use calculator. Okay, you got something in decimal, 6 point something like that. You can see options. 160 divided by 19, which one will give that 6 point something or 7 point something? That might be you can consider. Option A. Okay. They given days and hours per day both, convert into hours. 16 days, 10 hours per day, 160 hours. And here 18 days, 8 hours per day, 144 hours. That I am converting entire into hours. Now this question related to time and distance. Let's give it a try. Go through the question. With basic question related to time and distance, this one. So Mohan covers the distance from P to Q in 4 hours. So on Q to P. So speed and time are inversely proportional. But it should be like in question. Okay, from P and Q. It's I think it is a typing error. One person starting from P, another person starting from Q. As Mohan is taking less time, speed should be more for that candidate. 6 by 4, 3 by 2. Is it 3 by 2 or 2 by 3 is what sometimes you people will get doubt. Mohan's speed is more, okay, taking less time. In fact, you have to be very clear. Sometimes in the exam, speed of Sohan to Mohan, they'll write it reverse also. You have to be careful with the last line. In fact, in time and work also, what they'll do, half of the work like that also sometimes ask. This question is full time taken to complete full work. Sometimes last line they'll ask you, what is the time taken both of them to complete half of the work? Then answer should be 80 by 90. Sometimes they are changing the last line, double the work, 320 by 19 like that. You may be experienced by taking the mock exams. So for their last line they are changing. Now again question related to time and distance. A person completes the journey in 12 hours. He travels the first half journey at the rate of 19 km per hour and second half at the rate of 21 km per hour. What is the total journey in kilometers? And a lot of people will confuse with the word first half of the journey. Is it half of the timing 6 hours? No, it's d by 2. Total distance d by 2. Don't take 6 hours, 6 hours. Then it should be integer, right? No, at least we can have a sense. All options are not in integer. Half of the journey means here distance d by 2, d by 2. Here it is d by 2, here it is d by 2. This half with 19 km per hour. This one with 21 km per hour. Total time taken is 12 hours. It may be 8 hours, 4 hours. We cannot say what is that time. It's not exactly 6 and 6 not divided. Journey here is related to distance, not related to timing. So there are a lot of ways to solve this, but let's see, there is one shortcut for you. When distance is equal, listen, when distance is equal and there are two speeds with distance equal, then average speed actually total distance divided by total time, that is product of the speeds, 2 times of product of the speeds divided by sum of the speeds. This is the shortcut to calculate average speed. So here question is not about average speed, but total timing is there. Total distance is 2d. Total timing is 12 hours. This will give directly answer. Known, okay. Here this is one shortcut for average speed. There is one point. When distance are equal, you cannot apply the formula 2xy by x plus y. You can apply only when distance is equal. Suppose one third of the distance, then half of the distance are not equal, you cannot apply that formula. When now distance is equal, 2xy divided by x plus y. There are two speeds. If three speeds are there, 3xyz by xy plus yz plus zx. You can use it. So here d by 6. Why 2d here? Actually, yeah, it's wrong from my end also. It's d only, no? Here total distance d by 2 plus d by 2, which is nothing but d. It's not like a to b, b to a. It's not a to b, b. If it is a to b, b to a, I have to write 2d. It's not 2d, correct. It's d. Total distance, this is d by 2, half of d on. If suppose I'm going to a to b, then return to b to a. Going a to b 19 km per hour, return b to a 21 km per hour, then 2d is required. In new here total distance, but here its distance is d only, correct? And now this is 2 into 19 into 21, which is how much? 90 into 399 divided by 4. 4 3 times, 4 10 times, 2 ones, 2 5 times. It's 399 into 3 divided by 5. So calculator 239.4. So option C. 2xy divided by x plus y, average speed when two speeds are given and distance is equal. Average speed is total distance divided by total time. Next one related to data interpretation, time and distance, time and work, fine. Now let's see data interpretation related question. Fill the blank question. Colleges, they given the list, number of teachers, male to female ratio of teachers, and at least among all the data, one of the data is unknown. Ratio of teacher to students, percentage of number of non-teaching staff of total strength. Note that the total strength of the college is sum of teaching staff, non-teaching staff and students. Now fine, okay. In data interpretation, first we need to read the question, what data is required. No need to worry about entire. The question is regarding total number of students at college. P and Q are same. They are discussing only about P and Q. Ignore about remaining. Now teachers at college P are what percentage? Less than the students of college Q. Here we may worry a lot regarding what is all this data, but here it's very simple point. You want only teachers at college B. So teachers at college B is 510. Okay. Is less than students at college Q. So you want number of students at college Q. In Q, number of teachers is not given. In that, okay, male to female. In fact, that male to female ratio is waste of time. In question, there is nothing regarding male and female. This column is waste for you right now. So 20% is non-teaching. Okay. Remaining 80% is from teaching and students. Then the ratio 2:5. From there, you can map and give a try. Number of students is same for your kind information. Where total number of students at college P and Q. See, it's actually no need to come for Q. Calculate number of students from P, because number of students at college P and Q are same. So we don't want Q data also. Only P is sufficient. In P, Okay, in fact, the students in Q and students in P both are same. Here we know this is 510. What is this? This is into 17 times. 3 into 17 is 51, 170 times. The students are 1700. So 510 is what percentage less than 1700? It's obviously less. How much less is the question? Teachers and students. Teachers already we know 510. 3 become 510 means the relationship is into 170. Then students should be 10 into 170, 1700. A lot of people in Q have a definite doubt required because number of people is never there. Ratio percentage only there. We cannot calculate students in Q from the Q data. That's why they given P and Q both are same. Now 510 is how much less than, so divided by 1700 for your information, into 100 it's 1190, 60%, right? 70%. Okay. 17 7 times 119 you will get 70%. Why divided by 1700? We are doing comparison. You are comparing with what is after the word than. When it is comparison, more than, less than, taller than, after the word than, whatever it is there, that should come in denominator. It is percentage comparison. It's not out of total. If it is out of total, 510 teachers is there, 1700 students and non-teaching, that all to be required. But it's not about that. Divide by 1700, because if suppose A is what percentage more than B, for a kind information, if question is somewhere they're asking about A is what percentage more than B, then how to do this comparison is A minus B divided by B into 100. How much more? I have to see. After the word than, B is there, that should come on denominator into 100. With what you are comparing, that should come in denominator. Now let's see about this question. A closed box measures externally 90 centimeter long, 60 centimeter wide, 45 centimeter high, and is made of wood 12.5 centimeter thick. What is the cost of the made of metal? Cost price you need to calculate. If it is 3 rupees per dm3. So say this. Might be this is centimeter cube. Now, as we thought of this, this is 90, 60 and 45. It is in 3D, but if you just see this in 2D, if it is 90 and 60 area, length 90, breadth 60, you are creating a walk area which is 2.5 centimeters. Then if they ask about walk area, likewise, if you just see what is this walk area is here 2.5 centimeters, above 2.5 will be gone. Internal length will be 90 minus 5, 85. This will be 85. This will be 55 only because 2.5 above gone, 2.5 below gone. Same thing here, 90 into 60 into 45. But here we have to go for 80, 55 and 40. But don't go for volume. This is regarding cost of lining it on the inside with metal. So those edge part. Okay, so if you go for those edge part, this in the, okay, front side, left side, all this edges one 2lb plus bh plus hl, front areas. Okay, this is front and back, top and bottom. Okay, this is top and bottom. This is meter square. So top and bottom, front and back. This is left and right. This is front and back. Now here 2 into 80 into 55. 55 into 40, 40 into 85, right? Sorry, 85. This is 85. Now calculate that. Then we have to divide by 100. That's fine at the end to convert things into centimeter square to dm square. So what is this value? 85 into 55 plus 55 into 40 plus 40 into 85. 10,275 into 2. 2,550 centimeter square. Converting into dm square, we have to divide by, so 205.5 dm square, and per dm square price is 3 rupees. So 3 into this 616.5. So question is actually okay. Inside one we need to be careful for 12.5. If we go with this one, okay, metal is inside, outside is with wood. Okay, and this is external one, length 90, 60, 45. So external volume is 90, 60 into 45 minus internal one we have to remove. Then what is the area we inserted with the metal will be obtained. So inside one is we have to remove 12.5 right and left. So it will be 65, 45, 20. So this into 3, 35. Yeah, this one, no, 35. Yeah, 35 into 20. Then cost wise into 3, but before that we have to divide by 1000 to convert into dm cube from centimeter cube to that. So that will give the answer. So above one difference is 197500. When you do this, we'll get 592 point. So regarding volume concept, this is the question. Outside one minus inside one, and per dm cube it's 3 rupees. Let's see about next question. And if it is regarding area, we have to go for those front side top side like the 2lb plus bh plus hl. If it is regarding area, this is per dm square, means we have to go for area like this. Now let's see about this question. Age is related. Average age of Raghu and Bhaga is 60, which is 15 years more than the average age of Bhaga and Tanvai. The average age of Tanvai and Raghu is 65. Daya is 12.5% older than Bhaga. What is the age of Daya? So average percentage mix up. So Raghu plus Bhaga equal to 120. Bhaga plus Tanvai is 90. This should be 45 then. This average must be 45, then only first one is 15 more. 45 into 2. Sum of divided by number of, that into 2 we are doing by default. Then Tanvai and Raghu is 130. Okay. Now adding Raghu is there 2 times, Bhaga is there 2 times, Tanvai is there 2 times. When you try to add all this, we'll get left side 2 times of R plus B plus T. Right side 120, 90, 210, 210 and 130, 340. 170 will come, R plus B plus T. Here if I want Bhaga, why I want Bhaga is Daya is linked with Bhaga. So first we need to calculate Bhaga. Bhaga, if you want to calculate, 40 is the answer for Bhaga. You see these two equations, Bhaga is nothing but 40. When Bhaga is 40, Daya is 12.5%, means 1 by 8 times. So 45 is the answer. Bhaga is 40, Daya is 45. 12.5% means 1 by 8. 25% is 1 by 4, no? 25% is 1 by 4, 12.5% is 1 by 8. See the equation. Why R plus B equal to 120? Average, it's R plus B divided by 2 is 60. R plus B 120, like that we written. And here 90 because first one is 15 more than this. Second one should be 45 indirectly. Bhaga and Tanvai, average must be 45. Then only first one is 15 more will be obtained. Then how you got this is adding all these equations. Add all those three. 2 times of R plus B plus T. R plus B plus T will be obtained. From this we can calculate R, B, T, anything. Can you say Raghu, what is the age of Raghu? Age of Raghu. Age of Raghu is 80. 170 minus 90. B plus T removed from R plus B plus T, Raghu will be obtained. This one with this one, if you compare, BT cancel, R will be 80. They didn't stop there, they linked Daya with that Bhaga and then they proceed. Now, what about this? Mean deviation of a distribution is 48.12. Standard deviation of distribution is the empirical relation between mean deviation and standard deviation. So what they're asking, question is actually regarding standard deviation of the distribution. So standard deviation of distribution is 1.25 times of mean deviation. It's a direct standard deviation of a distribution is 1.25 times the mean deviation. Mean deviation is 48.12. You want standard deviation of that, then it is 1.25 times of that. 5 by 4 times of that, which will give 60.15. They had to ask what is the standard deviation of the distribution. They given something in middle and they stopped. Now what about this one? Ratio of male and female is 9 and 16. Number of female is 64% of the village. Number of males. Number of female is 64% of the village. Then the number of male in the village. Yeah, as per this question, it should be 36. One thing they given female is 64%, which is into 4. Male should be into 4 remaining, or else we can sense that when the village is having male and female only, when female is 64%, remaining should be male, which is 36%. But here something extra they may be trying to ask, but somewhere the question is missing is what I think so. Or whether they are asking female is what percentage more than male or male is what percentage less than. Something might be a scope. Let me check, is there any other line missing in this question? If this is the question asked is, then it should be answered 36%. Number of male in percentage. We cannot calculate the value until unless value is mentioned anywhere. There is total number of village people did not mention. See about this. So this one, okay, it should be in terms of 9. Okay, among options, 9 is better. Now this one, a bookstore, out of the total number of books, 7% of books are in Telugu language, 7% of them Malayalam language, 14% Spanish, and rest in French. If total number of books is 182, then find the number of books. French language is more than that of Malayalam language. So Malayalam, how much percentage? 7%. French is French 72%. See here, don't waste your time by calculating what is the number of books. We can directly attack whether it is books or percentage, we can directly do. You know already Malayalam is 7%, right? They didn't use the word rest. Remaining 7% of remaining not there. 7% Telugu, 7% Malayalam, 14% gone, 14% gone for Spanish, 28% gone. Remaining 72% related to French only. Now question is 72 is what percentage more than 7? Percentage only, no? Sorry, number of books. Fine, fine. Okay, then what is the difference? Difference is 65% of 182 we need to calculate. It's number of books only, not percentage. So 65% of 182. 65% of 182. As calculator allowed, we can attack directly or else we can do things better. 0.65 into 182. 118.3, answer should be around 180. Approximately 180. Total is 182 clearly. 7% Telugu, 7% Malayalam, 14% Spanish, and the rest is French. Instead of calculating all, we are doing calculation only one time. Done. So let's go for next one. All these questions you can try one line in Google also. You'll find all this in TCS NQT only. No question is out of TCS NQT. Now what about this one? 1 year ago, income ratio is 3:5. The previous year and current year 2:3, 4:5. Income for the current year of both is 12,900. Then the current income of each is equal to ratios related question. A lot of people think the question is wrong, but focus clearly. The 2:3 is A previous year and current year ratio. A previous year and current year is 2:3. B income previous year and current year is 4:5. Previous year incomes are 3:5. A lot of people will think this fellow is idiot fellow. Current year is 4:5. If 12,900 is current year given, can't we do directly? But that 4:5 is not for A and B. B previous year 4 income means this year income is 5. For B previous year 4 means current year is 5. For A previous year 2 rupees income means this year is 3 rupees income. This is for A previous and current. This is for B previous year and current. And above you have a ratio of A previous. I'll write this as A dash and A. A dash is previous. This is A dash and B dash. Here B dash and B. We want A and B ratio first. Above one is A dash B dash. Here A dash A, B dash B. Let's say A dash is 3K, B dash is 5K. And as per this, A dash by A is nothing but 2 by 3. 3K divided by A equal to 2 by 3. A equal to 9K divided by 2. Similarly, b dash by b is 4 by 5. So b dash is 5k. B will be 25k divided by 4. K out. Multiply with 4. Then this is 18 and 25. This is current ratio. Adding 43. You want 12,900 means into. So answer is option A. It should be, okay, this is adding 43, but we got 12,900 means into 300. So into 300, if you do 18 into 300, 5,400 is A income. This is 7,500 B income. A different question. A dash A dash here is previous. B dash is previous. A and B is present. Ratios related. Many people will not understand this question and definitely people will leave this. That's why when you try using pen and paper, we can solve. A dash here, B dash here. Here we multiplied with 4 as denominator 4 is there. We are multiplying with 4. This will give 18 and 25. So next one, reasoning. This is you can handle. Reasoning. All related to reasoning. Fine. This is, yeah, data interpretation. What's the last line they're asking? How many of these 100 books remained outside the library after stock checking on the third Monday? Okay. Now what they said, okay, rural library lending facilities for only 100 books and kept the lending desk open only on Mondays. Monday only they will open. Fine. So here L is lending, R is returned. So you see that, okay, 80 is available here. Next week 60 available, 50 returned, and here 40 available, 80 returned. After checking on third Monday, out of this 100 books, how many out of this 100 books remain outside the library after stock checking? You just see this. Data interpretation related. $50. Okay, check remaining. So here 80 and here it is 60 and 50. Here it is 40 and 80. So what's your answer then? Given how much, returned how much? Returned are 50 plus 80, 130, Lending is 80, 60, 40, 180. Difference is 50, but they are mentioning about 100 books remain outside the library after stock checking. So how many are available right now? 50. So outside the stock will be 50 only. Then fine, okay. 50 is the correct answer. Fine. 50 are available, 50 are outside. Out of 100, 50 outside, 50 available. Return, they okay, we are giving books and they are returning. All those are happening. This is happening on Monday only. Return as well as lending, giving to them and returning all. It's about 100 books they clearly mention. In graph, it starts with 80 fine. Okay, now 50 available, 50 is outside. Both are equal only. Out of 100, 50 available, 50 out. Here gap is 50. 50 is in stock. We have stock of 50. Means 50 is outside. Out of 100. Okay, it's out of 100. There is no 100 anywhere in the graph, but they given the data. Out of 100 books. Now this is simplification. Almost we are completing one set of questions, 20 questions in numerical ability, one set. Simplification. Virtual calculator allowed. This is 1.44, this is 1.32, this is 1.21. I think this will be 3.97. This is 0.397. I think 10 times 0.1 is the answer. Check it out, you got 0.1. This is very basic. Venn diagram, anyhow, this type of question, reasoning, you can find two questions in general in this model. Reasoning, that will come under. So see about this time and work. A alone would take 16 hours more to complete the job than if A and B working together. B working alone takes 4 hours more to complete the job than A and B working together. Now A and B together is square root of 16 into 4, which is 8 hours. This is actually a shortcut. If A is taking X hours more than together, if B is taking Y hours more than together, then together is root of X into Y. Or I'll just give you values also. You can try and you can check it out also. Finally, maybe we can see this. One example regarding together and all. Later you can cross check that also. Now let's try this. For example, if A is, I'm just giving you what is the proof for this if you want means A alone 20, B alone 80. Together means what is the answer you have to do? 20 into 80 divided by 100, which is nothing but 16. Okay. Now here A is alone how many hours more than B? Together, sorry. A is how many hours more than together? 4 hours more than together. B alone working 64 hours more than together. Right? Now square root of 4 into 64 is 16. A is 4 hours more than together. B is 64 hours more than together. Then what is together is square root of 4 into 64. You already have that values. I'm just showing you this proof. If A is x hours more than together, B is y hours more than together, square root of x into y is what together. That's one shortcut actually. There is another method to solve this, but I just want because you have it's a limited time to handle the question. I'm going in this way. There is other way like together is x, A is x plus 16. You can try in that fashion. Hey, sir, I want that method. I'll show you in the formulas. We want that method also fine. I'll give another method like traditional method of handling the same question. For that, at least we want, okay, let's say, sir, I don't know all this. If let's say together is x hours, then A must be x plus 16, 16 only, yeah. B must be x plus 4. Then what you can do, no? Okay, this x is nothing but when you know alone, you want together means product of this divided by summation. One unknown, one equation, you can calculate x value, but here we'll get two x values. Two x values will be there. You have to take positive value. If you got negative also, together timing should be in positive. If you got negative also, you can ignore and you try for this is another method for solving the same question. This is the shortcut. Now what about this? A can fill a tank in 75 minutes, B 90 minutes. Both pipes are open. After how many hours B will be turned off so that the tank will fill in 1 hour. A can fill the tank in 75 minutes. B fill the tank in 90 minutes. Okay. This is 15 into 5, 15 into 6. So 15 into 30, 450 should be your. So we can assume tank capacity is equal to 450 liters. Means this is filling 6 liters per minute. This is filling 5 liters per minute. Now in this question, what is the scenario is A is open all the time. After some time B is turned off. Total time taken to fill the tank is 60 minutes. 1 hour they given, no? Total time taken to fill the tank is 60 minutes. Initially both pipes are open. After some time B is turned off. A lot of people will take both open for X minutes and doing waste of time. What you can do, no? A completed some work, B completed some work. What A completed is A is there for entire 60 minutes. So A completed 6 into 60, 310, 360 liters are filled by A. What is remaining? 90 liters. That should be filled by B. B can fill 5 liter per minute. Means B is available for how many minutes? 18. Okay, B should fill 90. B is filling 5 liter per minute. So B available for 18 minutes. He may be at the starting or he may be at the ending. But as per this question, initially he is available. After some time he left. So B is initially there for 18 minutes, then left. A is available for entire 1 hour. Lot will try like this, sir. X minutes both are there. 60 minus X minutes, A is available. That equation is difficult. You can see scenario like A is there for entire 1 hour. A is there for entire 1 hour. A filled 360 liters. Remaining should be filled by B because B is there for some time. What is the remaining is 90 liters. That should be filled by B. Okay, B only. B is filling 5 liter per minute. B is available for 18 minutes. Maybe same question I can say like A is there initially. After some time B joined. Then total time taken is 1 hour. After how much time B joined? Same question they can put in reverse way. Initially only A is available. Initially only A is available. After some time, B is joined. Total time taken to fill the tank is 1 hour. Can anyone say now this question? After how much time B joined? After how much time B joined? Same question. Initially A only opened. After some time B joined. Okay, then tank is filled. The total time taken for filling the tank is 60 minutes. Now question is after how many minutes B joined? 42 minutes. After 42 minutes B joined. B available requirement is only 18 minutes. So after 42 minutes B joined. Same question they can put in this way. That one also solve like this. A is available for entire 60 minutes. B requirement how much time? Yeah, with this we'll close this. I think more than 20 questions in a set will complete. This is very easy question for you. Very easy question. A capacity is thrice B. It takes 90 tons for bucket A to fill the empty drum. How much it will take for both A and B together to fill the empty drum? A capacity is thrice B capacity. If A 1 liter per bucket, B A will be 3 liter per bucket or per turn, thrice capacity. In question, what they said, A required 90 tons. A and B together 4 capacity, right? Then how many tons required? Approximately 68, 64, 68, I think so, 67.5 something. See, total required is 3 into 90, 270. 270 divided by 4, which is 135 divided by 2, which is 67.5. As these terms we cannot put in point, they mentioned as 68. 3 liter per capacity itself require 90 tons. 4 liter will require less tons. More capacity, less tons are required. So that's what. 3 by 4 equal to n by 90. Are you understanding why 3 by 4 equal to n by 90? Reverse. More capacity, less turns are required. 3 by 4 is capacity, turns should be reverse. Inversely related. Now solving, you will get 68 turns. So this is about that numerical ability, one set of paper. I believe you people understand things.